Appetite, this is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jeff.
We are playing Dark Souls 3.
We are. We are
going through one of my favorite areas. For the way that all the shortcuts work out. Because there's one bonfire that you keep looping around to.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Cathedral of the Deep, and we'll be fighting the Deacons of the Deep. Let's see equipment. I'm still using the Crest Shield, but I picked up the Astora Greatsword.
right.
That was in the sort of cemetery area. Also, I've got the Drang set because it's like classy.
It's real nice looking,
It's
except you're
pretty
using
classy.
the Viking hat.
Yeah, I got the Viking hat as well.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get as close to 70 as possible.
Right. So I see you're using a greatsword, but straight swords are how you win in this game.
That's true. If you want to beat it fast, you can use straight swords. That's true of the entire game.
Okay.
If you want to do it stylishly, use a greatsword, specifically an ultra greatsword, like this.
The lightest of all the ultra great swords.
We're gonna take a lot of hits, but that doesn't matter because this is a fun boss to swing the greatsword around in.
Yeah. So this guy obviously works by the spirit you're trying to kill possessing certain priests, and you gotta go kill him. Oh,
Yep.
That's satisfying.
This is what it really is about. We're just gonna be doing this. This is a very, very easy fight.
Yes, it is.
There is a few things that can go wrong. Like fireballs are always popping off. They don't do a lot of damage.
Right. But there are just a
Since
lot
there's-
of them.
Since there's so many of them, they're not individually very aggressive. The fat people can actually jump pretty far, like a lot farther than you might think.
Right. For their size.
But yeah, just a two-handed R1 spam is real. It feels real good.
Yes.
That is the extent of it. The boss is interesting design.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly unique. I do like the boss arena. It's probably one of the best looking ones. We'll get a few views of the Aldrich tomb in the middle.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're still in the... All right. And now we're going to phase 2, right?
Phase 2. Yes. Dark Pope
Yep.
and his bishops come out in the middle.
Right. And now the
So,
purple guys deal more damage and have different attacks, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
They also start doing a sort of a dark magic ritual.
Right.
They can use miracles, they can use fireballs, they can use dark magic. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, thank you.
It must be nice having all that health.
This is a partially safe pillar. It will block fireballs. If we go briefly into an alternate reality.
Okay.
So there we got a little bit of a good view of the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
This is them charging up the thing.
Oh, hey.
So the dark magic is
Just
not
goes
blocked by the pillars.
Straight through that, huh?
Yeah, it just goes right through it. It's good to know. I did
Yeah.
not know that until that happened. I got headshot. What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Nothing's funny.
Okay, just those are just the normal sound effects that are in the game.
Right. Well, I mean, it made me laugh when we played 2. And Sirius got knocked
yes.
into him.
Yes, I might have added just a little bit of
Yeah.
just a little bit of bowling sound effects. It seemed appropriate.
Yeah. Ah.
Like I said, those guys have more range than it seems.
Yeah. Oh.
So many fireballs.
It's pretty good music, too.
Yeah, I guess so. It's
Yeah.
appropriate anyways.
Yeah, appropriate, I guess would be the way to phrase it. Yeah. Considering I just listened to like 2 hours and some change of Final Fantasy music by a symphony. I guess it doesn't have quite the same panache.
I don't know. It's the Dark Souls boss music is fine, generally speaking.
Right.
It's fine.
Right.
It's appropriate. It's so in that way, I think it is good music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. A lot of them just they kind of blur together. There's a few that have like noticeable themes, but for the most part, it's just kind of the same style they've been doing since Demon's Souls.
Right. Well, it's,
hey, I beat him.
Hey,
right.
Yeah. I just
That awesome tomb.
Yeah.
Here's the cursing ritual. So, when in the second half they start adding all the other bishops and they start making this cloud of dark magic that like darkens the sky and has all of this like awesome particle effects, that stuff that keeps flying at you. And it starts building your curse meter.
Huh.
So this is their sort of special attack. You can break their concentration by killing them as they're sort of making the cloud. But this was specifically to just kind of show it off because it doesn't really happen. Because it's got that creepy dark goo seeping out of the top of Aldrich's tomb.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. This is the kind of thing that you really only see once, probably the first time you play, maybe, but otherwise you will never see because there's really no reason to ever see that again. 'Cause, again, it's a very simple boss. You just go in and you R1 spam, which will be more apparent here in the even more apparent here in the SL1 version.
Right.
We're just using a fire longsword +3, maybe +4. Bring over Matt.
Right.
Does a lot of damage. You have to be a little bit more careful at SL1, so it's more of just like doing figure eights.
Right. Run in, kill them, run out.
Yeah.
Run in, kill them, run out.
I'm also using Chloranthy Ring and Lloyd's Sword Ring so that I get a bonus damage when I have full health. That seems like it'd be a good idea for SL1 in general.
Right, just because you have so little health.
Yeah, it's usually I'm at full health or I'm dead.
Yeah.
Or very near dead.
Exactly.
Those guys, that range.
Yeah, their little clerical candlestick is long. Nope. I love it when the
safety pillar.
when the fat guys cast force, because they just go. Whoop! But yeah, this is. I think this is what. And now I'm blanking again because I'm real good at words. The same style fight in Dark Souls 2.
You mean like the skeleton lords?
No, in the church.
Oh, the congregation.
The congregation. I think this is
Sure.
this is what the congregation fight should have been.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it's that same kind of idea.
Yes, it's a more advanced version of that. In a rare moment of them acknowledging that Dark Souls 2 exists, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, seeing a boss fight and going, we can do that better, I guess is a kind of acknowledgement.
For the most part, it was just a... Do you guys remember Demon's Souls, Dark Souls 1?
Yeah.
Let's just do that again.
Yeah. Yeah.
We haven't gotten...
Oh, hey, backstab.
We haven't gotten quite to those duplicate fights just yet.
No, not yet.
They're coming. So this one, even though this is an easy fight, it's still very good because it doesn't have an exact corollary in a previous game.
Right. Is that one of the reasons why you think Redacted is the best boss fight in the game?
Yes.
Okay.
There's other reasons too, but
Right.
Did you fight him anymore?
No, I haven't played Dark Souls
Okay.
aside from when we play it. I don't. I spent a good chunk of this week learning R&B songs and then not.
That's true.
So.
I did it. I hit R1.
And you won. You
did.
won. So are you gonna get the Pope hat?
I didn't even know the Pope hat was there until recently. But yes, I did get the Pope hat.
Woo! Yay, Pope hat.
Yeah, the cathedral is a good place. It's a huge area, lots of good shortcuts, and the boss is pretty good too.
Right.
Even though it's a little easy, but that's all right.
And the aesthetic for the whole area is really, really nice.
Yeah, it's got really cool architecture.
It also, if you do certain things in a certain way, you get to see Patches do a fun thing.
That's true. Patches' impersonation is really good. It's really funny.
Yes, it is. I did look up a clip of it on YouTube.
It's pretty funny.
It is.
The only way you'll see it is probably if you follow a guide, but
Well, that's all the quests in this game, probably.
Yep.
And even though I was following a de facto guide,
Yep. Still didn't work.
Still didn't work. So
It is 100% what you have to do in order for that to happen. The only thing I can think of is that maybe
I have to tell the maiden where the ashes are? I don't know.
No, it might be that the death trigger for one of those characters is just you have fought another boss since you did the things that you need to do in order to save them.
Oh.
If that was the case, which it is and it sometimes is. So that's the only thing I can think of. Because we were just kind of rolling through bosses.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you're doing co-op, and I'm using a straight sword, and yeah.
I'm also using a straight sword.
Yeah.
Well, eventually use a straight sword.
You tried an axe.
I was trying to keep the pure pyro.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you can put fire on a weapon, and then you can still be a pyro. So
right.
The end.
Well, no, not the end. Not the end. If you like this and you find this guide helpful or our banter amusing or any combination of those things, feel free to go to our Patreon and pledge to give us so much money a month. It's how we're able to dedicate time to this. And the more we get through that, the more time we're able to dedicate to it. And even if you want to just give like $1 a month, that's still more than what we had. And that's great.
Yep, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Souls.